Well, have you noticed these days it's not just one doctor. You know, you can't guarantee seeing the same doctor, can you, if you go there? It's what they call this group practice. Have you ever practiced in a group, missus? No. Well, the trouble is, you never know what doctor you're going to get. Now, listen carefully, because this is a serious acting piece.
There's a new patient to see you, Doctor. Mr. Francis Howerd.
Do you mean that man who's always up everything on television?
I don't know about that. But I've heard that he's very suave, very sophisticated, and a real jet-set chatter-upper.
Oh, really? Yes, somebody did tell me he's a while with the ladies. Very suave, very elegant.
Oh, I'm dying to meet such a charming conversationalist. Shall I let him in, Doctor?
Yes, do.
You can come in now, Mr. Howerd.
Yep.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Veronica Couch, your new doctor.
Pardon?
I'm Dr. Veronica Couch, your new doctor.
Well, Well, oh. What did you say? Excuse me, is there a male doctor?
No, I'm afraid not. Still, I don't think you should worry about that with your reputation.
What? Oh, well, quite. I mean, yes. Well, to put it another... Well, not... I want... Well, it's... No. I've got something wrong with my... Well, it's private. I mean, it's partly private. I mean, it's, well... On occasions, it's... I'm trying to... You see...
Mr. Howerd, what are you trying to say?
Yes. Pardon?
Mr. Howerd, I'm very surprised that you should be embarrassed, but you've no need to worry.
What?
Because in extreme cases like this, I use a chart.
A chart?
Yes, here it is. Now, look, it's very simple.
What?
All the parts of the body are referred to as vegetables.
Vegetables? The sketch might buck up now, all right. Well, Dr. Couch, may I call you Veronica? Good. You see, I had a nasty fall and I banged Miss Swede.
I see.
Yes, I was walking along, minding everybody else's business, and suddenly I fell...
Look at the chart,
wait
Mr. Howerd.
Yes, wait a minute. I fell artichoke over chip.
How embarrassing for you.
Yeah, it was. I squashed my sprouts.
Oh, dear, it can be very painful when you squash your sprouts.
Oh, I know. It brought tears to me onions. I was in a... You see, I've got this terrible, enormous swelling on my broad beans. Oh, no, I'm poorly. Oh, I'm coming over all faint.
Right, Mr. Howerd.
No, I'm going.
Right, Mr. Howerd.
Where
Right now.
Yes, madam.
Shall we have a look at it?
Yeah, pardon? Oh, yes.
Strip down to your cabbage.
Down to me cabbage, but you'll see my spring greens.
I've seen spring greens before, Mr. Howerd.
Have you? I bet you haven't seen curly kale like mine, I'll tell you that.
Oh, dear.
What?
No, I see what you mean. I don't like the look of your curly kale.
No, I'm not surprised. My kale has never been so curly, you see.
In fact, I'm going to send you to a specialist.
A specialist?
And remember, Mr.
What?
Howerd, now stick to the chart.
Yes.
And you needn't feel embarrassed.
All right.
Off you go.
Yes, all right then. Off I go.
Right, come in, Mr. Howerd. I'm sorry I kept you waiting.
So am I. I was getting cold hanging around like that. My peas are frozen.
Your peas?
Yes, and I've got rumblings in my rhubarb as well.
Rumblings in your rhubarb, Mr.
Yes,
Howerd?
yes.
Oh, I see. You've been to Dr. Couch.
That's right.
And she used her chart to save you embarrassment.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have been embarrassed. I mean, a man of my calibre, you understand?
No, quite.
Right.
Well, we don't use Dr. Couch's chart here, Mr. Howerd. We're a bit more advanced.
Oh, of course. Foolish Francis, yes.
I use this chart here.
Yes.
Everything's referred to in musical terms.
In what?
Musical terms.
Musical terms? Well, God help us. Well, I've got this backache. If you do better than that, then come and do it then. I was going early morning shopping, and I fell arpeggio over hop, and I landed on my fandango, and I didn't hurt my fan, but my dango was going. Oh, I twisted my handle. It's playing havoc with me water music.
I see. Well, we'll have to play around with your string section.
Oh, no!
Your woodwinds are severely damaged.
Oh, no!
You'll almost certainly have to operate on your brass section.
Oh, no!
Where are you going, Mr. Howard?
I'm off, mate. Next thing, you'll be having me orchestrated.